The moment I start my story with the fact that my mom died when I was 4 years old, and I see the surprised look in their eyes and them, nodding their heads in sympathy, I know I've got them hooked into my story. Greetings and salutations, Kim, the extraordinary word ninja here. Using this formula, you can clearly define a great professional story from an ineffective one. CH plus SE plus R equals a professional story that grabs attention. So let's break it down. CH is your catchy hook. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this video, it is this. If your story doesn't grab attention and compel them to want to hear more in the first 15 seconds, then you have lost their attention for good. Think of it like a YouTube video. How many times have you clicked off a video because the beginning was too long before it got to anything interesting? Come on now, be honest. It's the same for your story. You've got a few seconds to get them interested in what you have to say. Now, if you want to know why you should tell your story, click on this link here after watching this video. There are 3 great ways to introduce your story that immediately draws the listener in. The first is a bold statement. I want to share with you how I went from being told at 7 years old that I was not a good writer to owning a publishing company. The second is an intriguing question. Were you told as a child that you were no good at something and those words still affect you today? Do you want to get rid of them? Let me share how I did it. The third is sharing a pivotal moment like I did at the beginning of this video. You were wondering how I was going to tie that in, didn't you? Write out several variations of each, test them out on your family and friends, find out which ones they like the best. Go to networking meetings and, try it out on your target market. Make a video and post it on social media and ask everyone to help you choose the best one. Once you figure it out, memorize it so you can start every story strong. SE stands for strong emotion. The more you make someone feel in your story, the more connected they will be to you and the more memorable you'll become. Focus on evoking more than one emotion. If your story has a lot of sadness in it, find a way to add a bit of humor. When I share my story, I talk about writing my first book and how 6 months in, I still had not written the first word. In the middle of it, I say, I was so frustrated that I almost threw my laptop out the window. The only reason I didn't was my husband is a computer guru, and if I had done that, he would have divorced me. If you're using humor in your story, always pause for that brief second to let it sink in. Always end your story on a positive emotion. Make them leave feeling happy and encouraged that they heard your story. Now, R stands for relatability. Which story you choose to tell matters. The wrong story to the wrong audience has a negative effect. The wrong story to the right audience will have some effect. But the right story to the right audience will create instant attraction and will create the know, like, and trust factor faster than almost anything else. So how do you create relatability in your story? First, write your story to your target market. If you write to everyone, you write to no one. Second, pick a story that relates to what your target market is going through that you specialize in. Third, resolve your story with a clear action step that they can easily do that gives them an instant win. If you do these 3 things at the end of your story, your target market will instinctively know that you are the person to work with. Have you enjoyed this video so far? Please make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to these weekly trainings. By carefully crafting out your story and then memorizing it so that you can say it in anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes, you will have created a tool that you can use to promote yourself as a thought leader in your niche. Now, if you want to know why your story is important,